What is going on, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day here. Life is good. Life is beautiful. I want to share with you really quick something that I learned a long time ago that really changed my life. And it deeply changed my life. And it's this quote right here in life. When you change the way you look at things, the things you're looking at begin to change. And when I really began to understand this, I saw that it was like, it made so much sense. When I began to change my perception of the world began to look differently to me. And because the world looked differently to me, like, I could dance with the world differently. I'll give you an example with somebody that I'm working with, that I've worked with in the past. I had a young lady that, growing up, she had an abusive father. He was an alcoholic, didn't treat her well. And so as a result of that, it had a lot of negative effects on her and her dating life and, just her life in general. And she stopped talking to him, right? They didn't talk for years. And so in the beginning of us working together, we were looking at this. And, there was no way in hell that she was going to talk to her father at the beginning of this course. And we looked at the relationship and we looked at it, and over time what began to happen is the way she was looking at that relationship began to change. She started gaining awareness revolving around it. And what that resulted in, her relationship with her father changed. And next thing you know, she talked to him. And they had a beautiful conversation, and she gained so much awareness, and she did some major healing, and she made some major breakthroughs, and was able to clear so much space to hold for more possibility in her life. And now she's killing it with her business. Like she's building a business, and she's really doing it, right? And this was a result of changing the way she was looking at something in her life that was causing a lot of pain in the background. You change the way you look at things, the things you look at begin to change, and then life begins to change. The reason this is so powerful is because if I change the way I look at things, that means I can show up differently in the world. And if I show up differently in the world is going to show up differently for me. And things around me are going to begin to change. It's so potent and powerful to change the way you see things. And in fact, that should be the number one priority above everything in life is really understanding the way you're seeing things in the world. Because that's what's causing your world to look the way it looks. That's what's keeping you in the situation you're in right now. That's what's creating all the circumstances. If you look at the word reactive, I'll give you the perfect example. If you look at the word reactive, right? To be a reactive person means that you're reacting. You're acting the way you acted in the past. And because you're doing that, you're showing up as the same cause. And because you're showing up as the same cause, you're going to get the same effect, thus perpetuating a cycle and keeping you stuck. You're being reactive. But if you relocate how you see things, if you move the C in reactive and you make that your number one priority and put that out in front, the word reactive turns into creative. And now, rather than being a cause that is getting the same effect because you're reacting, now you've become conscious, you've moved the C, and now you're consciously creating and breaking through the reality that you're currently living in. You're no longer reactive, you're creative because you've changed the way you see things. And now you can live the life you want to live because you're showing up differently, because you're looking at things differently. And so it doesn't take a whole bunch of, it's not rocket science to change your life. It's all about making decisions and seeing yourself and seeing the world a particular way. And from there, everything rearranges itself to support what you're seeing. If Einstein said the most important decision you have to make in your life is, do I live in a hostile universe or do I live in a friendly one? How are you going to see the world? Are you going to see the world as hostile and ugly or beautiful and friendly? Are you going to see the world as there's not enough to go around, or are you going to see the world as abundant and rich and wealthy? Are you going to see yourself as ugly and not good enough? Or are you going to see yourself as beautiful and strong and capable? It's all about how you see things. You change the way you look at things, the things you look at changes. And so with all this being said, one thing to support you in this is the thing that's helped me change all of that in my life and to see myself differently and to see the world differently is to receive life coaching, right? Because that's what life coaching is all about. It's all about changing the way you see things so that the things you see begin to change. And for me, my coach and being a coach for others, it holds up a powerful conscious mirror that allows you to see yourself and in ways that maybe you never saw yourself. And that is one of the most empowering things you can do for yourself. It's the biggest gift you can give yourself, in my opinion. So with all this being said, guys, I love to hop on a phone call with you. The first phone call is on me. And if you'd like to receive coaching, we can talk and see if we're a match, to see if there's synergy. I'm taking on a few new clients for these winter seasons, and I love to work with you and support you. You can go to the link in my bio to get connected in that way, or leave a comment below, or just reach out to me. I'd be happy to connect. So with all this being said, guys, much love to you. You know you can't spell evolve without love. So until next time, love y'all. Peace.